Hello, everybody. My name is Philip, and this is going to be my first ever unboxing video. Also, it's going to be my first ever unboxing lab that I'm doing live. So if you're watching this later on my YouTube channel, that you will be able to subscribe to right now. Um, Yeah, know that this was actually live on 16th of October, if that means anything to you. So today I wanted to share with you my excitement that I've had finally receiving my long-awaited Steam controller. Uh, if you don't know, Steam controller is the controller created, designed, and produced by Valve, specially made to be able to play all the Steam games. So, as you know, Steam games is one of the most richest gaming catalogs anywhere. And for a long time, I wanted to kind of, like I'm guessing a lot of people, I wanted to enjoy the wealth of games that I have on Steam from my couch. And finally, I'm able to do that with the Steam controller. Why do I say finally? Obviously, there are ways to use other controllers with Steam games. However, I'm hoping, I haven't still tried the controller, that it's actually, that the controller is going to enable this in a seamless, kind of pleasurable way, you know? So I hope they won't disappoint me, because my kind of goal was, after spending the majority of my gaming time with PlayStation 3, I wanted to go back to PC gaming. First, I didn't want to support Sony because it's a huge corporation. Sure, Valve is also a corporation, but it feels a little bit better to support them instead of a huge kind of soulless, soul-sucking corporation that Sony basically is. Second, yeah, I bought over the years, like many people, tons of Steam games that were just lying there as I kind of moved away from desk gaming to sofa playing, and hopefully this will be changed with this. Third, what was the third thing? I don't even know. Well, basically, yeah, I want to enjoy like the over 200 or something games that I have on Steam from my sofa. And now I have everything, you know. I have a very fast gaming laptop. I managed to hook up the surround sound to my home theater. And finally, I get to control the games in hopefully what's going to be the most seamless way with this. Finally, to show you, this is the box that arrived today. I mean, you can see what it's packed like. It's handled by DHL. You can't see my address. Boo-hoo. And when you open it, it's packed like this. It's actually not as mind-blowing experience as you might think, but it's still exciting to see that it finally arrived. I mean, it's just a simple kind of box, and the design on the first moment looks kind of cool, but it's not mind-blowing. Yet, of course, we're not here to admire just the design. For the moment, however, that's what we're going to do. So, yeah, I'm really blabbing today. So this is the actual box of the Steam controller. It's rather small size. I mean, I have small hands, so it's just as big as my small hand, which is not a lot. It comes in this boxy box, I guess. Dark blue, and on the surface of the box you have this kind of cardboard. I don't know, how do you call that? Yeah, I'm gonna open to see if anybody wants to join. No, actually it's open. Anyway, so yeah, it has this. Okay, somebody wants to sit.
Hey, how you doing, man?
So yeah, this is the actual side that you see when you open the box. And yeah, this is what is written there. I don't know if you see it reverse, like I see it on my screen, but it says play all your Steam games from your couch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I think we have a problem with my firewall or something. So if you're trying to talk, unfortunately I can't hear you. So maybe you can just type what you want to say. Ah, yeah, you are already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's the top side. I don't know, actually. It seems logical that this is the top side of the box and this is the bottom. However, this is the first thing you see. If that's important to you. You know, apart from that, you have like the information about the contents on the bottom side. It shows what's inside: the controller, the USB cable, and the USB dongle. Also, actually, it also includes the batteries, which is a great thing. I mean, I have tons of them lying around that I could use, but this is great.
Okay.
So props to Steam for this. Yeah. So it also says here, I don't know if you were able to see, includes what I just mentioned. Also requires a computer, minimum Windows 7, Mac OS 10.10, or Steam OS, running the Steam client, and the free Steam user account subject to the terms of the Steam subscriber agreement and the URL. So if you're like a complete noob to Steam and you just buy this because, I don't know, you like what it looks like, the information, what to do with it is here. There's a small icon of the controller here, which I think looks cool. I don't know what it means. I'm guessing the boxes are similar for the controllers and for the Steam Link. So Steam Link, I'm guessing, has a different icon. And on the top side, you have this thing that's used for products to hang in the stores. And there's the information about where Valve is located. So it's in Luxembourg, in Europe, which is actually not far from where I live in Brussels, which is cool. Maybe I'll pay them a visit one day. Who knows? And yeah, it also says here, in case you need any clarification when you buy it, that the controller is Steam Machine compatible. I should hope so, Oh, yeah. But they have to write it. So on this side, you have this sticker that I haven't touched yet. Can you see it? Mm-hmm. And it's the only thing that's kind of keeping this. God, I'm missing that word. Yeah, this cardboard part together with the actual box. So we're gonna. Well, I'm gonna go grab like a knife. So give me a second. Yeah, you shouldn't, if you're underaged, very underaged, you shouldn't play with knives, that's for sure. I'm not condoning that or something. Okay, I made a mess out of this a little bit. But yeah, here we go. The sticker is off. All right. And now we can finally do what is the next step to remove this cardboard thing. We're one step closer. And you're gonna be the first, along with me, to see what it looks like. Oh, there's another sticker. Okay. Be very careful. Who knows, I might need to return it, huh? Who knows? Anyway, you're gonna be the first to see what it looks like when you open it together with me. You ready?
Ready.
1, 2, Steam. I'm so funny. There it is.
That looks nice.
I haven't even seen it with my eyes. Amazing, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it smells so good, like new. Here's a closer look. Hope it doesn't fall out. You can see the Steam logo there, as well as here. It's placed in this cardboard kind of cradle, I would say. Does it want to fall out? Yeah, it could fall out, but I'm careful. Yeah, there it is. It's the Steam controller. I guess I'm one of the first people to receive it, as I know other people pre-ordered it, and I haven't received it yet. I'm taking it into my hands. There it is, and you can also see what's in the box when you remove it. It's the dongle, the batteries, and when you lift it, there's the product guide. Ah, yes, and the very nicely designed, what seems to be nicely designed, quick start guide. And hidden in this, what is this? I have no idea what this is. And yeah, we have the cable, and I guess this is some kind of adapter for the cable. So we'll check that out in a minute. You can see it all laid out here. So we can put this here for now. And yeah, the actual controller. So you must be wondering what it feels like. Well, if I don't look at it, the feeling is extremely similar to what the PlayStation DualShock 3, for example, feels like. So you have these curved lines, very kind of ergonomic. At the same time, you can, as soon as you grab it, you start pressing those hidden trigger buttons below, and I can tell you that, well, the sound sounds a little bit plasticky, but okay, this is not a review, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna say that that's a bad thing or not. Yeah, you can see there's another logo here. So yeah, the feeling, it's not as heavy as I would expect. So because it feels light, I don't know, the first kind of impression is that it's a little bit like cheap. But yeah, who cares if it does what it's supposed to, right? Yeah, there's that famed touch pad that I haven't tried yet, but you know, I'm hoping that it's going to do what it's supposed to do very well. There's the D-pad. And the left analog stick. It kind of gives there's quite of a good resistance, probably because it's still new. I mean, it's not like my old DualShock controller that's all loose now. Yeah, and when you press this, there's also this kind of plasticky feel, but you know, it's almost like a prototype still, so who knows what it's going to become in later iterations, right? So the analog stick click can be also heard. It sounds pretty firm and well finished, I would say. What else do we have? We have the typical 4-button layout here. They're using the Xbox nomenclature, if you will, and yeah, that's pretty, you know, self-explanatory, right? You have the A button, the B button, X, and Y. So they're a little bit smaller, I would say, than I would expect. I don't know how it's going to translate into the actual playing, and I can tell you that right away it feels strange to have the buttons in the place of the stick, because it feels like I have to kind of like pull my thumb all the way here, while normally they would be here, okay? But yeah, I guess that's probably something you get used to very fast. There's the Steam button that opens up the Steam how do you call that? Overlay, I guess. Sorry, English is not my first language. And you have these 2 extra buttons that I guess are, you know, your typical start button and select. Yeah. Then, of course, the shoulder buttons. You have the standard 4 shoulder button, trigger button layout. So yeah, the top ones, or as I call them, because I'm kind of used to PlayStation names, L1 and R1. The press is kind of soft, which I like. They give a good kind of resistance. They don't feel that cheap. And also, let's see, the bottom trigger buttons also feel good. Yeah, it's good. And yeah, we have again these bottom third pair of the trigger buttons, which allows you, as Steam says, which allows you to not have to take off your thumb from other buttons, I guess. I don't know. I've never had a problem with that. I don't know, really. Does anybody have a problem with that, really? I don't, but okay, I'm hoping it's going to be useful. So yeah, it's light. It's kind of, it feels plasticky. You know, it feels a little bit like any other generic controller you would buy in a media store. You know, but maybe that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, we'll see how it. By using it, I will be able to say better how it deals with dirt and everything. I know that the PlayStation DualShock 3 and the ones before, they kind of quite easily collect grime and dust, and yeah, bacteria. So we'll see if this one collects more grime and grit. Of course, you can always clean that. I recommend that because controllers can be really, really like layers of bacteria. So there. One, just a closer look, right to left. For those of you just joining again, thank you. But something happened with the previous Blab, so I had to restart it. Unfortunately, Blab doesn't allow restarting of the same Blab, so I hope you found your way back to this. Anyway, let's continue with what we've been doing, and that's showing you and unboxing this new Steam controller that I just got today. Yay! I was really excited about it for since they announced it by email that it's been shipped 2 weeks or so ago, and yesterday I got something in mail and I thought it was the Steam controller, and I was super disappointed when I realized it was something else. And then today I got it, so things turned out just fine in the end. So here we go again. I'm gonna do a close-up a little bit. I mean, you can tell a little bit, right, that it looks kind of plasticky, but you know, it is a gaming device, so it can't be made of titanium, right? So this is the USB slot. I don't know where the batteries go though. So I'm guessing this has to be it. This. Oh, it opened. Here we go. Now you can see the inside. So the batteries should go into the actual grips, which is a nice use of space. So there's no bulky battery space here, you know, on top of the electronics inside. Make it really bulky, I think. So it's cool that they actually, like, you know, they fit the batteries here on the sides. It's kind of a strange thing that it's not chargeable though, but whatever, you know. Yeah, this should be, you know, I sometimes find it annoying when you have to constantly charge the batteries on the PlayStation DualShock. You get that message that says you need to recharge, and then you're like, yeah, okay, and then you kind of forget, and then like the battery dies in the middle of the fight or something. With this, I guess that's going to be happening a lot less. But we'll see. Maybe I don't like it in the end. So I'm going to try to fit in the batteries now. So yeah, this is the way. It's a little bit hard. I don't want to break it. And it's stuck already. Perfect. It actually goes, this one went inside really nicely. And this one too. Okay, so now you see what it looks like when you put the batteries inside. They're quite deep inside. You can't even tell right off the bat that they're inside. Yeah, and then we can just close this. And that's it. So yeah, it's closed. So the lid doubles actually as the trigger buttons, which is, I think, clever design, right? But who am I to say? You figure it out for yourself. So there we go. So maybe you just want to see what else I got here. So here are the instructions in the quick start guide. So everything I've just done, they have written here. So this is how you take out the batteries. And yeah, this is how you plug in. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a steam machine, I'm guessing. So, so you can either put the dongle directly, or yeah, if you have a, yeah, you can also use the dongle for the dongle. Dongle. Yeah, and the final step, you know, it's turned on. So do I see that? And right, it just turns on when it actually is plugged in, and we're gonna try just that. So I'm gonna plug out my fan from my laptop. There we go. Oh, we just turn it on. Hope you can hear that. It's making a purr like a cat or something. Reminds me of the old computer sound back in the 90s. Oh, hi, Jessica. How are you? Why, thank you for calling me gay. You're very nice yourself. So I hope you can hear the sound. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Okay, it stopped. Oh, it began again. And yeah, I guess that's normal. Or something, I don't know. There's nothing going on my computer. Well, actually, it's pretty cool because I'm already using my, I'm using the trackpad to control the mouse. It's a little bit wobbly. I don't know if that's a bug or something. Like the cursor jumps around on the screen a little bit, but whatever. I mean, I can generally control it as much as I want to. So I'm going to use Yeah, I can't click on anything. Sorry, you can't really see this, but I'm using the shoulder button as a mouse button actually. So that's potentially could be a good use if if it works well with daily tasks like opening browsers and stuff. We'll see. Of course, the first use is gaming, so that's what I'm going to test next. I don't know if there's anything else you want to see in particular. If so, you can write it in the chat. I think our dear Jessica has left. So yeah, good riddance, I would say. That's it. This is the Steam controller. I'll tell you maybe later one day. You can get in touch with me or follow me, and I'll let you know what it feels like when you actually play something. Yeah? So unless somebody has another question, that's it for today. You can check it once again. I got it early because I pre-ordered it, but it's going to be on sale sometime in November. It's best to check on the Steam website, the Steam shop. Thanks for watching, and that's it for today. I can't control my mouse. I'm gonna unplug it.